What's up guys, Bear Game here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today you might have noticed in your app, whether you're on your phone or PC, there is a pre-download button ready to go, which means we have an update coming very soon, and a lot of it has to do with the Asia launch of AFK Journey. In case you guys didn't know, like China, Japan, I think even Korea, I think all those countries haven't actually had a localized version of the game just yet. We basically just had global launch, which of course a lot of people don't like it called global because it's like, well, my country doesn't have it, so it's obviously not a global launch. But there does seem like they're going to be Chinese servers, all those different ones. The one little caveat with that is you will not be able to, or at least from what we've heard, you won't be able to take like your global account and transfer it over to those servers or anything. If you want to play on those, if you're from those countries and you want to play the local version, you're going to have to start from scratch, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because everybody is starting from scratch there. So if especially you played free to play on global and you feel like you made a lot of early game mistakes, but you think you can do a better job on maybe one of your local servers, that is something you can do. Now remember, when you hit confirm, you can actually hit the high speed button and make sure you're on a good connection. This actually blazes through it when you do high speed, but make sure if you do have very weak internet, it is going to throttle everything else on your server. But remember, this update here is what we previously talked about, and I want to jump over to it right now because this update is going to be version 1.1.7, and again, to celebrate the launch of AFK Journey in new countries, this will be on August 8th. So remember, we should be having this come out very soon. There's a couple things that I just want to recap here because we've already talked about this. I want you guys to understand what we are going to be getting here. So big thing here is of course new daily quests for more diamonds. You're going to be getting better ranking rewards too. So one thing it sounds like we're going to be getting is in Dream Realm. If you actually take a look at this, they talk specifically here about temporal essence and temporal shards. So what that means is your ranking here is going to matter a lot because here we're getting, of course, temporal essence, but I think what they're talking about is if you're outside the top 100, you're not getting any essence whatsoever. Essentially what that means for 101 and higher, you're going to get shards that then can be converted into essence. So this is a single essence here. You might get like 50 shards or 30 shards or whatever they want to call it, half of whatever you'd get here, and then that way every 2 days you get a temporal essence even if you're outside of the top 100, which I think is a really good change. Number one, that is really awesome. New features in the starter story, that's something most people aren't really going to care about. The new season stuff, like there's not much talking about the season stuff because we're still a ways away from that. That's not anything too important here. Season settlement, same thing here. New season highlights, all these things are things that are like not anything we're going to worry about. However, recruitment info is important. We are going to get hopefully another S level hero, and honestly I feel like there's only one option for that right now in the game. If you take a look, I mean, we are legitimately in the season Song of Strife with, you know, the Maulers being the main highlight here. You'll notice we have 7 more days left on the Ludovic banner. Typically this banner would be ending right now today in 7 hours, but this one ran 4 weeks instead of 3 weeks, and I think that's because to line up with the end of season they wanted to do that. So the end of season looks like is going to line up at the end of August. So end of August, end of Song of Strife, beginning of October starts a brand new season, which I mean, we got like Halloween coming up and everything. So if we had something like a Graveborn season oriented, that would be absolutely really awesome. Now, there is one more hero to happen in the season. I don't believe we're going to get another Hypogean or Celestial. I think that's going to happen next season, like right early on in the next season, which might be part of the story too. But there's one hero that we haven't seen in a while that was part of the story and we saw a ton of in this game, and she was pretty integral with the whole story with Soren and Alsa, and that's Mikola. Now, with the amount we've seen her in like advertisements, like even if you go to like the Facebook page or anything like that, you always see Mikola everywhere. There's no way we don't get this hero, and I can't see her not coming out in this expansion, this season essentially. We started with Alsa and we got Soren, so that started the season with Maulers. I thought we were actually gonna get Maulers all the way through, like a bunch of different Maulers. Who else is kind of sad that like they're all humanoid or mostly humans with like furry features and not more heroes like Shakir, Brutus, Odie. I was kind of hoping we get a few, but it does look like Mikola's like a mouse. I don't know, those ears kind of remind me of a mouse, but I do think she's going to be a support hero, and I can't see us getting anybody else besides her, because like she's been in the campaign so much, she's been an integral part of that. Again, she's been used in a ton of advertisements and different things, even like this, like the Creation Fest. There's been so many of these that she's been used in. I can't see us getting out of the Song of Strife without this hero. So let me know what you guys think. It's gotta be here. It's gotta be the one. And then of course we should start seeing some actual information on the next season, whatever it's gonna be named, very, very soon. We've already had the dev talk preview that kind of goes over some of the more optimizations they're gonna have, but we don't know what it entails, like as far as what faction, what anything, what the story is gonna be like. And I'm just hoping those first couple weeks of the new season is a lot better than this past one, because the past one felt like I had to play 4 to 6 hours a day, or I was behind. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.